Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, Isaiah Stewart. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, there's no question that it's a risk. Deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bridges with the steal. Ball with it. Picked up by Brown. Oubre for three. Connects from three-point range.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision. You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Outside ball. Bridges outside. Richards. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Olynyk with the steal. Brown with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Kuzma. And easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year one of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Now, here's Cunningham. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Brown outside.
For three.
Good on the triple. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Detroit?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Daniel Gafford.
Shots good by Gafford.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Inside. And that.
All you got to do is get open and ball. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's Gafford. Got a hand on it. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
That's his first personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Assist from.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Now here's Hayes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. It's his first trip to the line.
His first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Bouknight. Oh, that's blocked.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
To the left wing, Garza. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Over to the left wing. Herder, no good. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 17-5 run here. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, you got to shut these lanes off because Kuzma relishes the opportunity to finish around the rim.
Yep, that one goes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
2 minutes.
Takes a three. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 7 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pistons leading by 8. Hayes.
Killian Hayes.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Bagley, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Garrett. Kuzma outside.
Blocking foul called on Mason Plumlee. That's his first personal foul and the third team foul. Piston substitution, Jeremy Grant.
To the paint. Here's Bagley.
Marvin
And
Bagley
finish off
third.
by Bagley.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Bagley the third.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Out of bounds.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Bouknight. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Honeybees. Man, your honeybees.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
It's deflected. Pistons leading by 14 to the inside. Gallinari with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Plumlee's got it. It's rebounded by Garrett. Detroit with the ball. Grant gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Garrett with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Garrett. Now here's Cunningham. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Hornets trail by 14. And here is Bouknight. Sinks the three-pointer. Bouknight's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
It's Peter Make the noise.
Pistons leading by 11. Here's Cunningham. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball. For 3. Cunningham's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Harrell slams it in.
Boy, that's a forceful, intimidating slam by Harrell. Dared the defense to try to stop him there, and I don't think they wanted to. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And a little on by here in the second quarter. Jones trying to get open. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his first basket.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside. You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Jones in the post. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 5-point Detroit lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And it's Ball penetrating. Count the basket. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Down low.
Team foul.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Out of bounds. It's Hornets ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Driving the lane. And no good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. At one point they led by 16. The shot's good from Kuzma.
The assist.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Second chance shot. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the really got to pick up that interior defense.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your.
Making a change here.
Piston substitution. Killian.
So it's Detroit now. 3-point lead. Olynyk in the corner. It's stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Harrell slams it in.
Hey, this is what we've come to expect from Harrell. High energy, productive play. Always hustling and impacting the game.
And Gafford throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Ball. Driving inside.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Outside, Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Here's Gafford. And Jones sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Substitution for the Hornets.
Picked away. Here's Herder.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Bagley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 8. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
Hey, Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Bagley. Back to Hayes. Gallinari with the steal.
Killian.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Personal foul.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Drives to the hoop. And Bouknight slams it in.
With the
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Kuzma. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Herter. And it's the Hornets another 3.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
Pistons trailed by 8.
Hornets foul.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Timeout, Charlotte.
There's the drive. Stolen away. Oubre outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Over Cunningham. Ball, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Richards adds his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Going inside. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 6 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Ball slams it in.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
They get it back. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Missed it, even after all those chances. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Outside ball. Lays it up off the glass. Bulls got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
With the step back. Ball with it. Picked up by Brown. Richards. Off target at the rim. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Driving to the basket. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Ball with the bucket. Bulls got 8 here in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Ball with it. 14 points for him. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And the Pistons making a change here.
Hornets timeout call. All right. Lookers coming to the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
To the middle. And here's Hayes. He's got 11. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Herter. Rebound, Detroit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Hornets leading by 3. Inside. Here's Gallinari. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Just 5 to shoot. Stolen. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Here's Bouknight. 17 points in the game. And there's the drive.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
And the third team foul.
To the middle. Plumlee with the steal.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the inside. Here's Bagley. And the layup falls.
Bagley the third.
Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard
hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
It's tipped. Here's Herter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Hornets foul call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul.
And the first one drops.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Charlotte leading by 6. Now here's Bouknight. Just 3 on the clock. And Bouknight slams it in.
With the double.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
Come on and get loud for your...
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
It's the fourth quarter.
And here's Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Got it. Good job. In the low post. Bouknight's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. He needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Bouknight. It's tipped. They get it back. Plumlee. Ripped away. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Back to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
From deep 3-point range, here's Caboclo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Caboclo's got his first points in this one.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Kelly Olynyk adds his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
First team.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Cunningham looking it over. Olynyk in the corner. Launches it. And another 3 for Detroit.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Sir. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
To the paint. Here's Plumlee. That's tipped. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari attacking. Misses from close range. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Into the lane. Bouknight. It's deflected. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Kevin. They've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Pass to Gafford. To tie it up. He takes it up and lays it in. Gafford's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Screen by Gafford. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Left side, Ball. With the drive. Here's Jones. Here's Richards. And the layup is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
His third personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Now Cunningham. Launches a 3. Bridges with the board.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Brown. Excellent D that time from Jones. It's Jones on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And Jones with the stuff.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Out left to the wing. Cunningham with it. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Ball. Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma.
Now just a 2-point Hornets lead.
You got to keep Kuzma in front of you, especially in transition. Once he gets behind you, it's done.
Ball with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Gafford. No good. Shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And the foul on Daniel Gafford.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Ball with a wide open look. Hangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 7-point Hornets lead. Pass to Grant. Down low. Here's Bagley. Money!
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Ball. From deep. Goes back up. Here's Richards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes.
Till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line, stuck in mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterfly. Stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing right. That movie is underlined and knowing my pop star movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't died. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the live 96 case and write a thesis on what you seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hitting, how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me. But know when it drop, due to my pops, I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me. And all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals. My father tore down, all of this was thought out. Whether I was thinking or not, somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember someone was always standing behind me to curb me from that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. Someone was always standing
basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Isaiah Stewart. Nails it from three. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical. Game tonight, and with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Now here's Ball. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Richards. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And Ball gets it to go.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
To the inside. Here's Gafford. It doesn't go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now. And it's the Hornets on the break. And here's Oubre from the arc. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Here's Gafford. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Ball with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Ball right side. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know. Once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Detroit.
And he can't hit the second. And it's the Hornets ball. It's a 5-point game. Up top Ball. 6 points for him. He's off on the layup. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Here's Jones. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And There's the drive.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Here's ball. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And he drops the first. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Pistons trailing. And here's Brown for three. Ball with the rebound. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he comes up with a bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hayes attacking. Pass to Kuzma. Fires for three. He buries it from three. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Helping this offense spread the floor. Kyle's a solid shooter from distance.
Ball no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Bagley. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost blocked that shot in time. Just a nanosecond late.
So for the Hornets. Here's Bouknight. Tipped. Now here's Brown. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Offensive board from downtown. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Over to the left wing. Gallinari for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
To the middle. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
There's the drive. Here's Bouknight. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 5.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Hayes. And the layup is good.
How does Killian Hayes get by people, you ask? He can change speeds and directions at an elite level.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Substitution for your Pistons.
The Hornets with a lead. A minute 9 left in the first. Here's Plumlee. The shot misses. Ooh, good D by Bagley. And here's Detroit. Hayes attacking. Gallinari pulls it in. Here's Bouknight. He's got 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Bouknight got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Smart play call from Hayes. He does a good job moving the pieces on the floor to get himself a look.
Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Bouknight. To the paint. And stolen by Bagley. Hayes for 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Hornets call time here. Here's Booknight. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is
Come on, get back for your Pistons answer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint. You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That's his first personal
And he
foul.
gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Inside. Here's Gafford. Blocked! And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? Richards' shot is off. The Pistons trailing. Grant in the post. Pass to Cunningham. Gafford the screen. Shot clock at 5. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gafford's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Gafford the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Jones. Stolen by Gafford. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
And ball. Never more starkly outlined than we've seen of late, Smitty. Both teams in the 2020 finals were knocked out in the first round.
You're right, B.A. Physically and mentally, you need time away from the game to heal and recharge. Remember, before that, we saw how Golden State wore down after 5 straight finals appearances.
Drives to the hoop. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. And Caboclo pulls it down. And here's Detroit. They trail by 6. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Gets the 3 to fall. Bridges has got 6 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
To the inside. Here's Caboclo. Ooh, Harrell with the denial.
And for a big guy, Harrell's quick off his feet. He can block shots inside and on the perimeter.
Both shots good from the stripe.
because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact.
Ball left side. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Hornets making a change here.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
So it's Detroit now. It's a 10-point game. And it's in there. 6 points for him.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
Now Ball. Second shot opportunity. Blocked.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
Here's Harrell. Rebound Detroit.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And with Kelly Olynyk, you know what you're getting. He's out there to drag a big man away from the hoops.
You know what, B.A.? Kelly Olynyk does it extremely well. Not going to score inside or play a lot of defense, but you can't ignore him from behind the arc.
Pass to Caboclo. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Takes it inside.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Inside. Here's Caboclo. Over Harrell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell. And the first one at the line is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bouknight's shot is good. Bouknight got 9 points in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Driving inside. Kuzma for 3. That shot off the mark. And Charlotte going the other way now. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
3 points.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Pass to Caboclo. Basket's good on the assist from Satoransky. He's got 10.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancers.
So it's the Hornets now. Three-pointer, Bouknight. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Kuzma.
In the paint, Kuzma goes on the attack, making sure to play into the foul.
First free throw is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Bouknight. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets now holding a... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And they go to the intentional foul.
LaMelo Ball. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Here's Cunningham. And he jams it home with authority.
It's a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Bouknight. 21 points in the game. And Bridges, here we go. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. Can't hit that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. Bouknight's shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Olynyk. He's got a clear path. Here's Kuzma. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 16. Kuzma drives in. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Love how forceful Kuzma is. When he's driving with purpose, he's a threat to dunk.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Bouknight. Give him 23. And he drives in. Comes up empty down low. Here's Cunningham. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Nice move. And rejected. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Bridges. Driving in. And no good. Olynyk with some nice D. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets with a lead. To the middle. Here's Richards. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Olynyk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Olynyk's got his first points of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Bridges outside. Six to shoot. Baseline jumper. Here's Jones. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Pistons basketball. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
The Pistons trailing. To the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. He launches a three. Drills it from deep. Herder's got his second basket on the night. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The three, not going to go that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pistons foul.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Woo.
Hayes with it. Guarded now by Ball. Back to Hayes. Launches a three. Plumlee pulls down the board.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Johnson.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Hayes attacking. And the shot's good. Hayes has got 8 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Ball.
LaMelo.
Good on the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 13.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Ball outside. Into the lane. The shot no good. Nice D from Gafford. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right.